So, a breakthrough already.
Tries to play it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
A header! Just off target. Osimhen, shot at goal! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something...
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Jacobs. Ceballos. No, that's been intercepted.
Torreira.
And Sanchez. Knocks it into space. Skims one in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Cross in, looks like a good one. Bardakci cuts it out. Great vision. And he's well positioned here. Yilmaz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, super ball! No, again there's no way through. And now the breakaway. Ceballos looking to penetrate opposition lines. Osimhen. He is starved of space and time. Lemina simply refused to be outdone there. Torreira is there and he can pick it up. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Torreira.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Ball's played through. Yilmaz gets into some space.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Chouameni. Ceballos. Oh, that's a key interception. And the pass is intercepted.
Vinicius Junior.
That's beautifully weighted.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And he welcomes it in, and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Just about within shooting range. No way through. And it's Lemina.
Torreira.
Oh, good spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Here comes the... He's got through! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Galatasaray find a position of real strength now. Now he's off and running. Mbappe! Good read, needed to be. Lamina distributes. Looking for options for movement. He's Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. There's the shot! Corner number 2 then. There's the header! And that is a truly outstanding save. It's ended up in no man's land. Jakobs kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Out to Yilmaz. Lofted upfield. Bardakci spots it and intercepts. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he welcomes it in, and he's cut it out.
Torreira.
Gundogan. That is good alertness. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 3 coming up. Sanchez tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get on the end of this? Howson cuts out the pass. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's gone for goal!
Torreira.
That pass has been well intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Sané is wide and looking to get onto this. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Galatasaray have their second corner now. Fred's having a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So, third corner of the game. Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now, can they get him away? And the flag has stayed down. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And no, that was never going to make it. Lamina. It's a pretty loose pass. Galatasaray looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Yilmaz looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, easy pickings there.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's let fly! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Just eases him off the ball. Good ball, good take. It's a goal kick. He's away. Decent chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Galatasaray are having a ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. He's through here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Somewhat off target. Sanchez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Single. And it's Gundogan. Gundogan. Now this could be a chance. Osimhen is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Gundogan! Yilmaz wins the duel this time. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Chouameni. And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Galatasaray really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Galatasaray pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And the action is back underway. Jacobs. And it's Torreira. Stood up well to him there. It's run loose here. Torreira. Single. Nicely weighted ball. Osimhen. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, well played. Madrid have it back and can go again. Lamina. Looking for the run. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Single. Ceballos. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now the cross. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no...
And the shot! Brilliant from Osimhen! A finish of true class! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come. The goal scored for Galatasaray.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Galatasaray are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Quality ball. Gundogan. Now this could be a chance. Chance! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Great chance! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
How many? Just how many?
Well, that's really winded the...
Shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Galatasaray get their 4th quarter. Can he finish? He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 58 minutes is number 53.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He can run onto that. And he's had it nicked away. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Lamina. Oh, it's come loose. Goulet. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So their 4th quarter of the game. Bardakci with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Jacobs. And that is out of play. Jacobs. Now Gundogan. And it's Lamina. Gundogan. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now he's got space here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Torreira. That's been cut out. Well played. That's a cute ball. Gundogan. Now it's Sané. Osimhen. Big chance!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That has not gone well. And here's Osimhen. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a throw-in. And it's been given away. Osimhen. And he's intervened well there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Arda Torreira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Aimed beyond the defence. Valverde gets across to intercept that. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That is ended up in no man's land. Bardazzi. Torreira. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! He's put it wide.
Galatasaray certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that's not going to reach. Gundogan. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Goulet. Oh, smashing header!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Torreira. Valverde promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Goulet. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Gundogan. Looking for the run. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Sanchez calmly anticipates. Searching pass he's played there. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball...
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nicely weighted ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Bullish header! Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Yilmaz. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, can he finish? Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Jacobs does well to get it back. That's a nicely shaped ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gundogan. Gundogan proves just a little bit too strong. And that has left him in a heap. Lamina. Osimhen tries a shot!
Has been indicated.
And that's past the post. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Laid back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Goulet. Now that's well seen too. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a fine shapes to shoot! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 45, Osimhen.
Chouameni. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Osimhen walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carry